Hey everybody, it's Nuclear Software here today with some computer tips for you guys. Recently I had someone come to me and help me out with the computer, and he had a bunch of corrupted files and unwanted programs. For people who are computer illiterate, who don't know very much about technology, this video is going to show you how to clean out your system and make it run better. Now, if you have computer issues, like it's crashing, it's running terribly slow, you can go to the Start menu and type in Event, and it'll come up and say Event Viewer. If you're Windows XP, the Event Viewer should be in Administrative Settings, but I'm running Windows 7. Okay, so once it opens up, we have all this information here telling us about the system log files. So I'm going to click Custom Views, Administrative Events, see what comes up here. We got a bunch of error messages about programs. There should be the ones you gotta look for are critical. Those are the ones that tell you your system's problems. Errors are basically just program problems or other things like that. Warnings are warnings. Critical is basically something really bad that happened. But in administrative events, critical doesn't really mean anything. It's mainly just security. So under Windows Logs, I'm going to click Application. I'm going to click Level. I got to wait for it to sort about several thousand events. This could take a little while. While that's doing that, I'm going to go to the Start menu and type in msconfig. And this is basically the system startup information. Here you can assign it what you want it to run with when it starts up, programs, other things like that. So tools, we have all the tool stuff here. This is like all the administration tools. Disable UAC by clicking Change UAC Settings, View Action Center, Event Viewer, which is what we're in now. Then we have Programs, System Properties, Internet Options, System Restore. Restores your computer to a previous state saved on the drive. It's like an ISO image saved somewhere, but it's not ISO, it's like a bin or something. And when you click that, it's going to delete all the files you added on your computer, and it's going to replace it with the backup. So if you got like a malware virus or something in here, you don't know where it is, you can click System Restore. It'll remove every file that's changed in the system since the date. If you put the files inside a different hard drive, it's not affected. But I've noticed Microsoft says we're not going to change any of your personal files, but then soon I realize there's files in my documents that have been deleted. Even when I said we're not going to change your personal files, it did anyways. They're very... They don't keep their word on anything. Registry editor, as reg as it for changing registry entries. Startup. Here's all our programs that start up with the system. You can unselect the ones you don't want to start up with the system. The system will start faster, but you'll have to start the programs manually later. But I have my antivirus, I have my Steam, I have my Google Update, Catalyst Control Center. You can't disable this, otherwise the operating system won't run. Apple stuff, I got Java Updater, I'm going to get rid of that, I don't need it. I'm going to get rid of Virtual Clone Drive, I'm going to hit Apply. Under Services, you can stop and start services in Windows. And if you click Hide All Microsoft Services, these are all the services you have installed with programs. You got Apple, you got another Apple, and we got Komodo, we got MySQL, we got Skype, Steam Client, TeamViewer, Unsigned Themes, which is a DLL theme hack for Windows that gets rid of that stupid you cannot run non-Microsoft themes on your system. Boot, you don't really want to change anything in here, but we have an OGUI boot, we have a boot log, base video, OS boot information, make all boot settings permanent, and I don't really like to do anything. When you click Advanced, you can assign how many processors you want the system to start up with. So 3, which is how many cores I have. But when you start the system, the number of cores you selected will only be the number of cores that are allowed to run when the system is running. If you selected 1 core to 4 cores, Windows can only use 1 core for everything. You cannot use any more than 1 core. Maximum memory, that's the maximum amount of memory Windows is allowed to access and use. It'll say you only have that amount of memory when it boots up. Here's all the serial ports and stuff for programming and general, selective startup, diagnostic startup, normal startup. Normal startup will load everything. Diagnostic startup will load only the system files that are needed, and selective startup is all custom stuff. So you hit apply, hit OK, and if it comes up and asks you to reboot, you can click reboot now, reboot later, doesn't matter. But I usually click reboot later, I restart, and when it comes up and asks me, tells me, oh, some program to disable, I'll just click don't show me this again. So I'm scroll to the top, and we got errors. It's all search, all Microsoft search crap in the taskbar. It's not working the way it's supposed to. And I got a lot of messages, I gotta clean these logs out. View, action, where is it? Level, filter, customize. Where did that stupid thing go? Sort by date, category. Forgot how to filter it. Information. Come on, man. I don't have time for this. Doesn't seem to be anything critical that I can see in here, because if there was something critical, it'd probably be at the very top. So there's nothing any wrong with applications. That's good. Besides this stupid Microsoft search program that rapes my hard drive. Security, that's all Windows login security stuff. Tells you invalid passwords, everything. Setup, install programs, everything you install, any errors or anything will show up in here. System, this is all the stuff the system logs according to what it's doing. I'm going to hit level again. There's a total of 28,000 entries. While it's sorting, we go to the start menu, all programs, accessories. If you're in Windows XP, the program you're looking for is Defragmenter, but I don't use XP anymore because it's not supported. Disk Defragmenter, while that's opening up. Holy crap, it's slow. Come on, Windows! I don't have all day. What the hell are you doing? Really? You're gonna be like this today? Fine. And I gotta sort it again because I sorted it in the wrong direction. Back to the top. Here we are. Critical. System reboot unexpectedly. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, this happened because my one of my hard drive power cables kept shorting out. So nothing I need to worry about here. Windows search, yeah, another search problem. Forwarded events, nothing really here. So I'm going to clear every log in here because it's just going to eat up hard drive space the longer I have these things in here. Cancel, I don't want to save and clear it. I honestly have no idea why this thing hates me so much. Okay, we have error, another search index. I mean, seriously, they have to do a better job of creating this stuff. If it's a Microsoft product, it's famous for crashing, obviously, but come on, don't rate my hard drive while it's added. Forwarded events, setup. These errors are just inserted security. Okay, the logs were cleared. Let's take a look at the events for applications that are built into the system. Level. Sorted again. Nothing critical. Hardware events, 0. Internet Explorer, who uses that now? Keyboard management, Media Center, And of course the Microsoft crap. I'm not going to go through all that. It'll take way too long. And the Windows PowerShell, which has nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and quit. It's already starting to spam me with error messages. And I still don't know why Disk Defragmenter doesn't want to open up. Come on. I mean, seriously, like, what did I do to you today that made you hate me so much? Okay, well, defragging your disks once a month is recommended. Keeps your system well maintained. But after so many defragments, your hard drive starts to break down. You have to reinstall Windows eventually. You can't run the same operating system all the time. If you're reinstalling and uninstalling and changing files, your system will eventually get very slow. Okay? I guess I'm stuck using an Explorer then, because Chrome doesn't want to start for me either. Not very good. Piss off. Let's go to Google. Now the program we're going to be looking for is called CCleaner. CCleaner is a program that cleans your registry, also gets rid of cache files of web browsers. So once you go, you don't want to click the download. You want to click one of these links. I go to FileHippo, and I'll just click the download latest version here on the side. And I think I already have it installed. Yep. And hit yes. And it opens up. It says the specifications up here. And I'm going to hit analyze. And it's going to show me how much crap I got in here from... Damn, I got a lot of stuff I got to delete. Okay, I'm going to run it. Don't show me this again. And of course, the main thing for Windows, right when you install Windows, you have to get an antivirus first before anything else. Because even if you go on driver websites, you can still get viruses and data. And once you get a virus in there and you install your antivirus, there's like a slight chance it won't pick it up and it'll be too late. I deleted all this stuff. Okay, good. So I'm going to click registry, I'm going to click scan for issues. It's all Net Framework stuff, you know. I always seem to pick up problems with Net Framework. I mean, you think they do a better job of keeping these files maintained, but they don't. They want the user to do it, and if the computer gets corrupted, you gotta buy a new copy of Windows and they make money off of that. But if you're smart, you'll find a way around that. But anyways, yeah, Miss MIUI reference, that's all Windows stuff. Fix selected issues. Do you want to back up the registry? If you click yes, you'll back up the previous registry and you can reload the registry data later on. I'm going to click no. I'm going to fix all selected issues and click close. Now alternatively, in CCleaner, you can also do the same thing you can in msconfig. You can change startup applications and stuff like that. You have system restore. You can completely wipe out a hard drive and go very complex overwrite, which is 35 passes, which is basically has a very deep format. And uninstall this uninstalls programs. Nothing real special. And on options, we just call it cookies include and whatever else. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I need to tell you. Oh yeah, Windows Update is not the best choice to go with. If you're running Windows and asks you to update, you can choose to update, but Windows Update is famous for destroying your computer. As soon as you update it, it's a virus basically. It installs the programs, but your computer runs slower and slower and slower because it has to read these new programs every time it starts up. And Microsoft can't find a way around to correct the problem. Instead, they say, okay, we're gonna give you guys these updates. It's gonna break your hard drive, and then you're gonna have to reinstall Windows countless times after installing these updates and make us more money. Well, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work. Some people are just too smart to think, oh, well, you know what? I'm not getting my money. I'm just going to get one copy, and I'm going to use it as many times as I want. People who go legit, they go out and buy like a copy of Windows 7 for like $300. They use it 3 times, and then they go buy a new copy for another $300. And the reason because it crashes so much is because they install Windows updates. Not a very good thing to do, but that's just my opinion. I'm not stating a fact here or anything, but if you're smart, you'll keep your operating system smooth and clean. You don't want to install any Microsoft stuff extra unless it's drivers, and don't use Microsoft drivers with your computer system. If it comes pre-installed and your drivers are installed, okay, fine, but I don't recommend you use those drivers because they always have problems. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the description, and I'll be back as soon as I can. The next programming tutorials will be coming out probably next week if I can get around to it. Sorry for the delay, but I've been really busy. So anyways, I wrapped up this video. Good luck.